What's going on, people? It has been a little while, but I'm gonna do some fishing. It's been a while since I've done some fishing. I'm back here at the spot that, if you've seen on my parents' channel, me and my mom came out here and I got skunked. My mom got a little sunburn, but that was about it. Today though, I'm gonna be using some fish bites. I forgot I actually had them in my tackle box still. So I have some shrimp, sea flea, I think, and squid flavors of the fish bites. So I'm gonna try them out. If I don't get anything, then I'll try to cast a net for some live bait or fresh bait. I keep glancing over and checking my pole. Looks like it's moving, but it might be wind. Yeah, it's just a good day. I wanted to get out and go fishing. I've been working at my parents' house, helping them out, do stuff around the house. My dad's starting to feel a little better. He'd been in rough shape since the beginning of April, something like that. But he's starting to get his old self back. My mom's doing good, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go out and do some fishing today. Today's May 19th. Tomorrow, May 20th, is my birthday. I'm gonna be 37 years old. It's crazy. But yeah, tomorrow I gotta take my mom to an eye appointment in Corpus, and then I think we might go eat afterwards. I don't know, we'll see. But play it by ear. I think I might have something. Well, got the first fish of the day. It's a little black drum. He's too small, but fish bites are working and the fish are biting, so throw him back, we'll get another one. Well guys, it's been a while. Like I said, I haven't been posting much. After my trip, which by the way, I was gonna finish doing a video of my trip, but I lost the footage from Idaho until the end. The last leg of my trip pretty much, which sucks. I had some pretty cool footage, especially at the Royal Gorge. I thought that was some really good footage, but I lost it all. When my laptop crashed, I lost that, and dumb me, the footage that was on the little SD card, I had to use that to reboot my computer. I didn't think it was going to erase the whole card. I thought it was just going to add what it needed to on the card so that I could load up the computer, but so be it, whatever, I lost it. I tried to recover it, and it said the files were corrupted, so I mean, it's gone for good. But yeah, so I made it back to my house at the beginning of March, and I was there for maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, it was around the 13th to the 15th, something like that, and that's when they started shutting everything down for the pandemic. And I was kind of worried that the checkpoints that's in between where I live and my parents' house, I was afraid they were going to shut that down, because we had actually heard from a friend of my parents whose son worked for Border Patrol, and they were saying at the time that they were, you know, talking about closing down the checkpoints only for essential traffic. So I left my apartment, came over to Rivera, and I've been at my parents' house pretty much since. I've only gone back home like twice, and it was just to get things and check up on things and come back. But yeah, it's crazy. I've been paying rent on an apartment that I haven't been staying at pretty much all year, because I went on my trip and then came back home, and like I said, now I've been at my parents' house. But hopefully things will, you know, get better. We'll see. But it's been cool staying with my parents. Usually, you know, we come and visit and stay a day or two and that's it. But, you know, my parents actually needed my help and I had the time to do it. So why not help? You know, family first. Family first. But yeah, so today I'm just going to do a little fishing. I already got one little drum. Threw him back. It was too small, but we'll see what else we can get. Maybe I can get us some lunch or dinner for tonight and then go from there. So yeah, I haven't been posting much or even wanting to record anything. I don't know, I've been down during this whole pandemic time, but like I said, hopefully things are going to get better. Hopefully I'll catch more fish. Hopefully things just get back to normal, or whatever normal was. It's weird, you know, this whole, I don't think it's gonna go away, this whole social distancing and all that kind of crap. It's just, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on things that are going on in the world, but I'm gonna keep those to myself. Too many nuts like me on the internet that would have a lot of comments to go with it and probably get my YouTube taken down, so not gonna do it. But yeah, I just haven't felt like doing much. Just been, like I said, helping out my parents, taking them around if they need to go anywhere. My mom can't drive, of course, because of her eyesight, and my dad had just had so many bouts with his Meniere's that, I mean, it's risky for him to be driving. So, you know, I've been helping them out, and I just really haven't wanted to do anything with YouTube. But I apologize, guys. I know there's a lot of you that always comment, you know, we want to see some more videos and this and that. And, you know, Jason's always telling me, you need to post, you need to post, you need to post. And Jared too, you know. And they're both doing really good on YouTube. And my parents are doing really good on YouTube. And I'm glad for all that. I never really wanted to do YouTube, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. I have to be in the mood. And that goes for a lot of different things, you know. I used to be one just to get up and go do stuff all the time, and then it just kind of stopped over the past few years. Maybe I just don't do as much. Well, for the past couple of years I was working all the time, so I didn't have time to do anything. And then after my accident at work, you know, I've found myself with time after I got healed up, and then around the time that I was going to go back to work is when the whole pandemic thing started. So I decided, you know what, I needed to be there for my parents, and I still have some money saved up. I need to take out some other money that I had set aside in a different account, but I will be good for a little while, I guess. But I am lucky, that's for sure. I feel very fortunate to have been able to make it, I guess you could say, as far as paying bills and surviving. I mean, I just lucked out, but it did. I feel lucky, but it's also, you know, it was a lot of years of hard work and saving money, and, you know, just in case, you never know when you might need it. And, you know, now I need it, so it's good to know that I have that. And hopefully when things get back to normal, I may go back to my old job. I haven't decided yet. I mean, the money is good, especially for South Texas, but that job was super stressful, and honestly, I just don't know if I want to go back to that environment. It's, I don't know, it's nuts. Something different every day, that's for sure. But at the risk of my health, I don't think so. Mentally and physically. But oh, and for those that don't know, I was a juvenile correctional officer. I worked for the state of Texas. I did that job for almost 8 years. And crazy. That's, if one word to describe that job, is crazy. And you have to be crazy to work there. And I give a shout out to everyone who is there still to the day. It's a hard job. I give y'all props. You know, and sometimes it's the kids. And I say kids because they're young. You know, they're anywhere from like 14 to 18. And then they either go to prison after that, or, you know, hopefully get their lives turned around and become good citizens. Well, I don't think I've ever officially shown y'all my bait bucket, the stickers that are on there. By the way, my other camera stopped recording audio for whatever reason, so luckily I had this other little GoPro with me, but the wind noise is probably going to be crappy. But got my crushed Bud Light on top with some bass jumpers, drop a line, big bass fishing, gone kayaking, even though I don't have one. That's on my list of things to get. But it's a CCA, Coastal Conservation Association bucket that I got from Academy, and slapped a bunch of stickers on there. I representing the Pen, some of my favorite beers right there, Spider Wire. I like this one, Bass, Gas, or Grass. Nobody fishing for free. I can't work, my arm is in a cast. Does this shirt make my bass look big? Got my Whisker Tackle Seeker. My Whisker Seeker Tackle. Bass Pro Shops. Even though I've never gone ice fishing, drill it till it squirts. Got myself a MILF. Man, I love fishing. Fish all day, fish all night. Kiss my bass. Hooking for food. Get your bass in the boat. Some shiner bot. Kiss my bass. Again. Stay in school, kids, or skip it and go fishing. That one I get blocked out, but it's true. Very true. And then this one I dedicate to Jared, because he always catches small fish. Nice fish you caught. Can I use for bait, Jared? So the fish bites weren't doing too well. I did get that little drum earlier, but that's the only thing I've got. So I threw the cast net out, which I'll show you, but it's gonna be without audio because my camera messed up. But yeah, so I threw out the cast net, got a huge mullet and a couple of smaller ones. So I threw the big one back and one of the smaller ones back, and I'm using the other one for bait right now. So if anything gets it, it's gonna be big. I'm kind of hoping, I don't know, we'll see, but maybe an alligator gar will come by and pick it up, because there are gar here. As a matter of fact, this creek, this is Los Olmos Creek. It's right on the border of Claiborne County and Kennedy County, and it runs off around here and back around, and it goes back to the bay that way, and around this way the creek runs, and it ends up going through our family ranch. Well, not through our ranch, but we have to cross it to get out to our ranch. So that's kind of cool too. So there has been times where, you know, drum after a big rain, they'll come up the creek all the way up there to our ranch. And I think Jason's told y'all stories, and we've told y'all stories about that before. It was pretty nuts. Beautiful day. It's just hot, but at least there's a breeze. So I had a one cast with a cast net and got some mullet, so I'm using part of it right now. If I get something, it's gonna be big, I know that. I just want to give a quick shout out to my parents, George and Melanie on Crocker Simply Southern. They had 5,000 subscribers. They hit it. They're over it, but y'all can still subscribe and still get a chance to win. But I just wanted to give them a shout out. So as I was mentioning about my parents, their 5K giveaway, there's $500 on the line. That's $100 to 5 separate winners. So you got 5 chances to win $100. It's gonna be on Friday. They're gonna pick. So if you haven't, go ahead and go over to Crocker Simply Southern and subscribe. Check out their videos. I know a handsome young man that appears in some of their videos, so go check them out, and yeah, maybe you can win. I know we can all use money, any kind of money around these times right now, so good luck, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it a day. All I got was the 1 drum and a truckload of crap. But that's life. Well, at least I didn't get skunked. I did get the 1 drum. Ugh, he was a little too small. Put him back. I'm hungry. I've been out here for about 3.5 hours. I don't know if my parents have eaten lunch yet, so I'm gonna give them a call and maybe pick up some food. Now, time to go home. Help my dad if I need to. If not, jump in that pool because it is hot. And then I guess I'll edit that video later and hopefully try to post it tonight. So, bye.